30 hit me hard. I tanked my promotion. I walked out on my career. I dumped my CEO fiancé right as we picked out a wedding venue. I couldn't even face my family for Christmas. Then, on the absolute darkest day of my life, I ran into my 18-year-old self. I braced for her disgust. Instead, she let out an ear-piercing shriek. You have enough money to buy literally whatever you want. Oh my god, and you slept with that absolute smoke show of a man? You are so freaking badass. Wait, I am so freaking badass. Cleo, are you literally winning at life right now? 30 hit me hard. I tanked my promotion. I walked out on my career. I dumped my CEO fiancé right as we picked out a wedding venue. I couldn't even face my family for Christmas. Then, on the absolute darkest day of my life, I ran into my 18-year-old self. I braced for her disgust. Instead, she let out an ear-piercing shriek. You have enough money to buy literally whatever you want. Oh my god, and you slept with that absolute smoke show of a man? You are so freaking badass. Wait, I am so freaking badass. Cleo, are you literally winning at life right now? Chapter 1. You knew exactly who I was from day one. You tanked your own promotion. What does that have to do with me? A bitter laugh caught in my throat. How could it not? Everyone in the office knew dating a coworker was a massive HR violation. I swallowed my pride. I played the invisible girlfriend to protect his corporate image. I even pretended we were strangers in the lobby. And him? Rage made my hands shake. Tristan, you paraded Serena around the company cafeteria. You strolled the grounds with her. Did you ever give a damn about optics? The senior partners handed Serena perfect scores because they see how you look at her. They think she's your little pet project. They kiss up to her to get to you. Tristan scrunched his face, looking at me like I had lost my mind. You sound unhinged. We work in the same building. What? You expect me to ignore her? I sucked in a sharp breath. The entire floor gossiped about you fast-tracking Serena for the top spot. You never shut it down. Meanwhile, I wear your engagement ring, and I have to sneak around like a criminal. I secured our biggest client. I pulled back-to-back all-nighters to hit your core metric. I doubled my quota. For what? Tristan didn't even flinch. I didn't bend the rules for anyone. The executive board voted. I gave you a perfectly level playing field. You dropped the ball, and now you want to make me the villain. Staring at the stranger standing across from me, the years of subtle gaslighting finally clicked into place. Did he sleep with her? Did he rig the board in Serena's favor? Tristan would never confess. He would never apologize. We're done, I whispered. I resign. Tristan's jaw clenched, his eyes turning to ice. Suit yourself. 30 years old. 8 years bleeding for that firm. 1 month since he slid a ring on my finger. Overnight, all of it was just gone. The air rushed out of my lungs. A hollow ache gnawed a hole straight through my chest. I wandered down the freezing sidewalk, my boots dragging against the concrete. I didn't know where I was going. A commotion ripped me out of my head. A crowd choked the street corner, shouts slicing through the night air. Officer, over here. This guy reeks of booze and he's eating his wife. Onlookers whispered and pointed, muttering about what kind of man hit a woman. Yet they all shrank back. Nobody stepped off the curb. The stench of cheap liquor rolled off Trevor. He thrashed and spat. She is my wife. I'll do whatever the hell I want. No cop is gonna tell me otherwise. A young girl stood dead center in the chaos, gripping Trevor's arm with white knuckles. She anchored him to the asphalt until Clark pulled up with the sirens wailing. This is what a badass does. Scum like you belongs in a cell, and she needs a damn divorce. I hovered on the edge of the crowd, keeping my mouth shut. Pity twisted my gut, but my feet stayed planted. Society and Tristan beat that lesson into me. Keep your head down. Protect yourself. Stay out of the crossfire. Then I looked through the sea of bystanders. My eyes locked onto the girl. My heart slammed against my ribs. Chapter 2. That face was too young, too arrogant. It carried the reckless, bulletproof stupidity of youth.